our Taekwondo coach, bald. The street boxer, oh, started with a body shot. Great. So notice they're just exchanging hands. And again, he's a Taekwondo guy. The bald guy's a Taekwondo guy. Because as we know, Taekwondo has the word fist, Chuan, aka Quan, in the name of the martial arts. Anyways, let's go to the analysis. Our guy is able to switch stances like a Taekwondo guy. So he's not just fighting like a boxer. I'm not saying boxers don't switch stances. Oh, he ate a hook there. But he's able to incorporate what he knows from Taekwondo, but add hands in. Because as we know, Taekwondo literally means foot fist way or kick fist way. So watch the head moving right. Both of them are getting their head off center line. So this is something, it's interesting, the street boxer, the guy with the red pants, he kind of sometimes puts his right hand there, maybe anticipating some kind of hook that has not come yet, but little exchanging jabs right here. This is cool. I like, first of all, if you guys don't follow this channel, I will give you guys his channel. I want to encourage him to upload because he's literally making Taekwondo great again. And I know there's other Taekwondo guys who might be really talented at kicking, but this is the obvious direction Taekwondo needs to go, because you can't purport to be a system that has punches when all people can think about is fancy kicks that barely ever work. Notice I didn't say they never work. I said they barely work, okay? Taekwondo people, feel free to opine, and I always want Taekwondo footage on my channel, so send me stuff anytime. But what we're going to see next is his student, who he trains also in Taekwondo, is going to take on this guy. So this is our Taekwondo teacher student, and he's got a reach advantage on the street boxer. Also, very good props for the street boxer for just coming in and not showing too much attitude, sparring lightly. This is great, man. If you want to go into a dojo to spar, this is how you do it, right? And when in doubt, jab, right? That's a good little thing that our student's doing, especially because you're taller. So your jab will hopefully keep him at bay. Notice what I was talking about before. Ooh, the street boxer kind of tripped over himself. He likes to have his right hand almost anticipating hooks and stuff. You could probably do something, whether feint, to kind of get him to overcommit that helmet block to open up his chin. So I'm talking to the Taekwondo guy. But so Taekwondo guy, that was pretty good. He's obviously thinking about hitting beyond the face, right? Which is something you got to train yourself because, okay, working some angles. That was a great exit. He exited with a hook. So look at this. He's almost playing around with Lomachenko angles. It's so funny how Lomachenko has changed boxing so much. We just call it Lomachenko angles, right? He's basically, one of the things Lomachenko does is he sort of moves to the blind spot of his opponent. That's what the student of our Taekwondo teacher is trying to do right now. So he's also very good at getting his head off center line when he throws across, although he does what I do sometimes too. By pulling his punches, he's also not getting them at the right range. I've been noticing that. I do that sometimes too. You forget, okay, if you just don't close your fist, right, you can still launch it. Focus on the speed and the distance, but don't focus on the power. I mean, there's a reason why he's the student, right? And, I'm just noticing a habit that I do too. Like when I try to make it soft, sometimes I don't extend my punches completely. Watching this just makes me so happy, guys. And I encourage you guys to go follow our man, okay? Now that I've linked to it, he's going to start getting popular. He represents what martial artists should do. If you're a system that calls yourself the kick fist way or the foot punch way, you should have punches. You should be good at punches. Is there any other way to explain this?
Taekwondo is not just this. Taekwondo is not just this. There's this too,
Tai, kick, Chuan, right? Dao, the way.
So it's not just this, people. It's not just this. It's this too.
I was being funny, but if you looked at the Olympics, how the Taekwondokas were doing it, they were literally on one foot and just throwing kicks. Sort of how I was doing it. I know I was being funny. The difference is in the Olympics, instead of having their hands close or whatever, They were more like this because you need this to swing, to torque. So the Taekwondo guys in the Olympics were like this, right? They had their hands more out so you can keep more balance like this. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having your foot up, but you better adopt a more savate type of thing, right? You better be prepared to kind of... I didn't get to train Muay Thai today, so maybe that's just me overcompensating. Okay, guys, thank you so much for my commentary breakdown. See you guys tomorrow.